Ladies and gentlemen, this is my most important expose yet. I went to this protest less than 24 hours ago and have pretty much just been working ever since. Upon getting to the anti-West rally, I was met with actual communists. Welcome back to the Nate Friedman Show.
You think billionaires are the enemy?
Yeah, absolutely.
The enemy is the billionaire class.
Yeah, and why is that?
Because the working class produces all the value in society.
Yeah.
But all the value is extrapolated only for one small class. And because of that, suffering is never going to spread across the entire rest of society.
And so what is the organization you're with?
We're trying to build a party of the working class to bring their class consciousness into the surface, saying that it is the working class themselves that, without their kind permission, nothing runs in society. No trains run to bring workers to work. No buses run. Nothing runs in society without it. So the working class has this much power in society, but how come they don't get to decide what happens in it? Yeah. Only a small select few is. Yeah. Only the billionaire class.
Are you working with colleges?
We want to connect with all layers, students. Yeah. In fact, we had a recent fall offensive. In our article, we actually reached out to students across the United States. We hit 4 campuses in New York alone, and we got 2,500 signups. That shows the layer of
2,500 signups from students.
Yeah, from students.
Wow.
That shows like the youth senses like society's heading into.
And is that just in New York?
No, of course, in the United States. Like that shows the layer. Like in a recent Gallup poll, right?
Yeah.
The popularity of capitalism fell to 54%.
Yeah.
Like that didn't come out of nowhere, right?
Absolutely.
The capitalists and their system is making life under capitalism totally unlivable.
I see you have a cafe on. Are you going to be here for the protest for Palestine as well?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Do you find that like these issues are linked? I've often seen people that are on the Palestine protest that they're also pro-communism. Do you work together at all?
Well, it depends on the position and the tactics.
Yeah.
We believe that after 2 years of protests already, it's shown that like has anything really changed? Have we stopped funding Israel? Have we stopped sending them weapons and funds?
Right.
That hasn't stopped yet.
Yeah.
But if you look at Italy recently in this beginning of this month and later September, like the dock workers have actually like struck in the streets. They blocked all the channels of shipping the arms to those docks and stopped the ships from leaving, or the ships from coming in and offloading the weapons.
Right.
That shows the power that the workers have to paralyze the entire system.
Right.
But the thing is, it requires an organization to do that. And that's what we're trying to do.
This rally is about to get so much worse. You see how he actually marches with communists, calling for an intifada, which is just the mass murder of Jews, but not before he recruits these protesters at a Palestine protest. Now just watch this. The very thing that I've been warning you about for half a year is happening right before your eyes. Our Western ideology is under a brutal attack.
Why are these guys not sick of capitalism? I feel like her with the cafe should be sick of capitalism.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So what's going on?
I mean, they're coming to the Palestine protest, but they're not look. Where are you guys putting this, by the way?
My name is Nate Friedman. I have a YouTube channel. I don't work for any corporate interests.
Yeah, I got you. Well, we do have press representatives here on the party. You should go speak to them if you haven't already. I know you've been looking over that.
Yeah,
I like the
I'm
Team Liquid jersey.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we want to overthrow capitalism internationally. The working class is international. An injury to one is an injury to all, and that's why we're out here today, recruiting for the party, and we want to stop.
So you're
US
recruiting
imperialism.
down here. So are people going to the Palestine protest right through here, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
It's
Have you picked up a few people to talk to?
Yeah, absolutely. I've already sold a paper, man. Like, it's going great.
And
It's
do
a
you get their
beautiful day.
signature too?
Yeah, we try to get their contact information, get them to meetings, get them organized,
I feel like that works because the Palestine protests and you guys have similar interests, it feels
Oh,
like.
absolutely. No. Like, we wholeheartedly believe in what a lot of people are fighting for. It's just that they don't have a revolutionary program and how to move forward.
Is this at NYU? Like, are you going to college? Like,
Yeah, I go to college. I'm not at NYU. I won't say.
Oh, yeah, don't say where you go. But do you go to a public or private university?
I go to a private university in New York. Yeah.
Okay.
But
you go to a private university and you're for communism? That doesn't make a ton of sense.
Well, no, it absolutely does. I mean, like,
why?
well, again, I'm extremely privileged myself.
Right.
But like, this economic emancipation, class liberation. This is the fight of our life right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be socialism or barbarism, and we want to like.
But if it's the fight of your life, I mean, I assume then someone is paying for your college education then.
Yeah, man, me and my parents, man.
Okay, so how do they feel about the fight for communism? Are they supportive of you?
Kind of. They want me to achieve my goals and my aspirations in life, man.
Yeah.
And this is what I wholeheartedly believe.
Anti-Zionism is nothing but a springboard for a full communist takeover, and now it's time to confront the generals of the anti-West protest that's about to start.
Oh, we're having our little meeting. All right, guys, we're going to the paid protester meeting right now. All the signs are there, and they're discussing what's going to be happening at this protest. Okay. How's it going? Is this where the protest is starting?
Yeah.
What's the plan for today?
Sorry, we can't really talk right now because we're setting up.
How come? How come you can't talk? How come you can't talk?
We're setting up with brothers. We're just
You're setting up?
come back later.
Oh, so what are we discussing?
We talked to a press person. Yeah, we have a
Oh, who's the press person?
I don't know right now, but I can find out for you.
Okay, I'll be here. So none of you guys want to say what you're protesting for?
You just got to talk to a press liaison. Sorry.
Why do I have to talk to a press person? I feel like you would know because you're protesting. Just tell me, we're man to man. Tell me why you can't talk. Or did they tell you can't talk? That's the strategy over there.
That's all good.
Do you guys work with the People's Forum? Yeah. Who do you work with?
Talk to the press liaison.
Who do you guys work with?
He's shaking his head that he can't say who he works with without a press liaison. It's okay, Victor. You work for the Party of Socialism and Liberation, and you want to be a professor. And seeing as you refer to yourself as an undocumented immigrant from Mexico, I imagine that ICE might have some time for you, seeing as how you also protest for a living. You're an actual communist, and when your comrades started chanting a genocidal threat, I found you again.
Oh, Israel will fall. Now we're just saying that. That's a new one. What does Israel will fall mean? What does Israel will fall mean? Is that a call for violence? Is Israel will fall a call for violence? Yes or no? Is Israel will fall a call for violence? It is, isn't it? Say nothing if it is a call for violence. So it is. Best of luck to you.
Now I'm going to give those guys in the paid protesting circle one more chance to talk, and then I'll expose them.
Here's my press stuff. So, can you guys speak to the press person?
Yeah, I can look for you in a second.
Okay, it's been a second. You gonna do it or not?
Typical journalistic practice is go and harass
Yeah.
sources.
Is this your typical protest where you carry signs that have been obviously purchased by George Soros?
Okay.
Is that your practice? I've definitely seen your stuff. Can I ask you, ma'am, when the protest starts?
So funny.
I've definitely seen your stuff. Can I talk to you for a second?
I wanted to talk to her because she's a real celebrity in the paid protesting world. Here's her leading the encampment at Columbia. That's where George Soros and Roy Neville Singham formed a collaboration to fund the encampments at Columbia. First, the protesters met at the People's Forum offices, and then George Soros bought the snacks. Literally. She actually did graduate Barnard in 2022, Columbia's sister college. Now, she may as well have majored in protesting because she's at just about every anti-West rally in New York City. Here's her yelling at another protest and in the front and center of another. Here she's with Jewish Voices for Peace, but she wears a hijab, so there's that.
So between the 40 or 50 of you, none of you are qualified to speak to the press. Is that what they told you? You don't know your stuff. So you don't know your stuff, basically. That's what they're telling you? I mean, I'm not saying that. I think you do know your stuff because you're out here protesting.
You can speak to the press liaison.
Okay. That's really what you're going with, man? It's just not a good look, man.
So this total lightweight by the name of Grant Minor was expelled from Columbia University. Take a listen.
I myself was actually just expelled from Columbia 2 days ago for participation in the protest to end the university's complicity in the genocide in Palestine. So this is a dire sign of things to come.
The New York Times actually wrote about this guy, took his photo at the encampment with a caption that said, "A Jewish graduate student at Columbia University says he doesn't feel unsafe on campus." Nice job, New York Times. You found a self-hating Jew to say that. Now, Grant, I'm talking to you. Hamas would treat you the same as any other Jewish person. It wouldn't make any difference that you support them. And you should know what Hamas did to the Jews that supported Palestine on October 7th. But you can't hear it from those Jews because they're gone. Anyway, Grant is an actual communist. That's what he marches for. Don't let the Palestine stuff fool you. They want our country destroyed. Before we continue with this expose, I want to give my deep thanks to Ground News for being a long-term partner of the channel. On the way to protests, I scroll through the app so I can see the news the way that the protesters do. What they do is simple but effective. You know how when anything in the news happens, the left is going to cover it significantly different than on the right. Well, they essentially allow you to access every news publication in the world and compare coverage against the left or the right. Now, it's even more than that, though, because the left and right often cover simply different stories, so you might miss something because you're only reading one or two sources of news. Whereas if you use Ground News blind spot feature, that really doesn't happen. You'd be surprised what both sides choose not to cover. For example, the left is covering the ICE raids in Chicago and claiming that kids are being separated from their families. Whereas the right, they're covering that same story, but they are mentioning how the people that are being arrested are gang members, according to the Department of Homeland Security. I can't recommend using Ground News enough. Now, to get started with Ground News, I'd personally recommend the Vantage plan, which gives you unlimited access. I know from experience just how good it is. I use this plan to create my videos, and you can get up to 40% off that same plan. Just head to ground.news/Freeman or scan the QR code to help us continue to cover security costs for these videos.
You're gonna have to ask them.
I did, and they said I should speak to a press person.
I'm not a press person. I'm just.
Oh, I thought you were a press person. I didn't know if this meant press.
No, I'm just here.
Oh, okay. Oh, Tahir, how's it going? Tahir, it's good to see you. Hey. Tahir, it's good to see you. Can I ask what you guys thought of Trump's peace plan?
Sorry,
No, but this guy's a famous guy. He's all over. He works with the People's Forum. He organizes these marches.
Tahir Dale, we exposed him in one of the previous videos. He's one of the leaders of the People's Forum. Manolo dos Santos, the president of the People's Forum, introduces him as someone who you'll frequently see on the street protesting.
For the last 18 months, it's more likely that you saw him on the streets than at home, not just leading us at the front of protest, but engaging us in analysis, teaching in our spaces, and often reminding us about why we fight. I welcome Tahir Dale.
And boy, is he right. The guy standing next to him in this video right now that you're watching is his professional protester teammate. They frequently march together. They are here to destroy the West from within.
I gotta learn Arabic. This is good. Did you guys... When did you learn Arabic? No, you studied Arabic, right? Is that wrong? In college? What does that shirt mean?
I don't want to speak, man.
Tahir, how much does the People's Forum pay you? How much money does the People's Forum pay you? So David Chung gets $75K a year. How much do you get? It's true, you get $75K a year. So what do you get? I mean, you're a big man. You're out there all the time.
How much do you get?
How much do I get? It varies depending on how much YouTube pays me. You can look it up. There are websites you can look it up.
I'm not worried about your income.
I know, but people are definitely concerned about the paid protesting. So, how much do you make?
Paid influencers, people are pretty concerned about. Yeah, I know who it is.
Oh, I'm not paid by any.
Have a nice day, man.
Oh, okay. We got the name drop. Okay, so you know who I am. I know who you are. So, why don't you want to say how much you get paid? Would you testify in court that you don't get paid any money to paid protest? Would you? Okay. All right, guys, we are with NKUSA, an anti-Zionist Orthodox Jewish group that we've exposed. They have ties to Hamas. They've actually met with Hamas and met with the president of Iran, and let's see if they talk to us. How's it going, NK? How you doing? What are you doing out here? What are you protesting? Who are you talking to? How you doing?
Saturdays, you're not allowed to speak into a microphone.
You're not allowed to speak into a microphone? Oh, I talked to you guys recently into a microphone. The policy changed?
No, not on Saturday.
Oh, not on Saturday. It's a Shabbat.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay, but you can be out here. Did you drive here?
No, we
How did you get here?
walked.
You walked? All the way from where? Borough Park, Crown Heights? Where? That's a far walk. You guys walked how long to get here? How far did you walk to get here? Because you know you can't drive on Shabbat. Can I talk to you? Can I interview you? Can I ask why? Can I ask why NKUSA met with Hamas leaders? Can I ask why that is? No? None of you want to talk. This is the message that you want to get out, is that you guys won't talk. Really. At a protest where the whole idea is to get your message out, you don't want to get it out. Good luck to you guys, honestly.
So this Hamas fan, I'm not sure why Naturi Karta or NKUSA lets him dress differently than the rest, but here's him at another protest. And another. He's wearing so many pins at this protest, I genuinely wonder if he knows what all of them say.
Can I get one? Thank you. When do I have to give it back?
You can probably pass it off to anyone, but someone will collect it at the end.
Who's the right person to give it to?
Oh, anyone. Like, anyone walking around would like to give it.
Oh, I can take it. I'm gonna take it. Thank you. I took this sign. I don't need it. Thank you. What? Refuse fascism. Oh, it's so loud. What is refuse fascism?
Good question.
What?
Good question. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's an organization that's trying to force Trump out of power.
Okay.
We're trying through nonviolent protest.
Nice.
We're trying to bring millions to Washington, D.C. on November 5th to pressure Trump to resign.
What did you think of the Trump peace plan that was submitted? What did you think of it?
Honestly, I haven't been paying much attention to it.
Do you think that they should take the deal?
I don't know. I think they should. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is significantly more to expose from this protest, but due to the timely nature of the subject matter, I wanted to get this out to you right away. Now, I'm actively working on the next part as you're watching this, and if you want to know the story behind the 24/7 DC protester, then click on this video, and I'll see you there.